So it looks like we actually have some really good news of the iPhone 15s, which is awesome if you're a stakeholder within Apple or if you just love Apple and love iPhones. It looks like the iPhone 15 in particular is actually seeing some really big sales compared to the iPhone 14s. Now, this is great, again, if you love iPhones, because this means that Apple is probably going to make more money and they can probably make more iPhones or better iPhones hopefully in the future. One can hope. But it looks like the specific numbers that Apple is, kind of expecting for the iPhone 15s is actually very interesting. So from some reports, they're stating that the iPhone 15 pre-orders that started on Friday, the last Friday, it's looking like these specific numbers are going, at least compared to the iPhone 14 numbers, sales numbers, we're seeing a 10 to 12% increase of, increased sales for pre-orders from the iPhone 14s. And the iPhone 14s actually sold fairly well as well. So it looks like this specific iPhone is going to be experiencing some pretty big improvements, at least from the sales numbers, which is really big. Now, it also looks like that this is kind of going to be trending upwards, at least as far as we can tell, because there have been some big expansions that Apple has been making in order to have people or, create more iPhones in more people's hands. So they actually expanded their iPhone development outside of the US quite a bit. So China, India, and then different parts of Europe, they actually expanded. Now there's been some bans within China for iPhones, but they have greatly expanded their development within just Asia in general. So this is actually going to make a pretty big, difference for the sales numbers and having the sales numbers trend upwards for our iPhones, which again is a really big deal. And I'm very much looking forward to this. Now, I'm sure they're going to sell millions of units of the iPhone 15s. They're still selling the iPhone 14s as well, so I'm going to be very curious to see how those kind of compare. But they do kind of mention that, the iPhone 15s, apparently some people are mentioning that they could sell, anywhere from like 225 to 240 million units just in iPhones in general for the whole entire year of 2024. So that's going to be a massive amount of devices. I mean, that is actually insane. So we're going to keep a close eye on basically what's going to be happening there. I personally do think that the iPhone 15s are a decent upgrade. My fear though, my biggest fear is that these iPhones come out and there's some weird, crazy issue going on with these devices. I really hope that doesn't happen. I hope these iPhones are stable. I hope they're solid and they're good. And I hope they don't have any problems. Even last year, we kind of experienced a weird small issue with the camera shaking. And then we ended up having that, battery health regression going on for the iPhone 14s. I hope something like that does not happen for the iPhone 15s, but I guess we're going to have to wait and see. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.